5 in 5 Hot Raw Chef Contest. Today I'm going to make some really simple pizza bites. Okay, so the ingredients we have here today are half a cup of chopped sun-dried tomatoes, 1 cup of pine nuts, 1 tablespoon of miso, any flavor you like, 2 oranges, 3 Persian cucumbers, 1/4 cup of black olives already pitted, and 1 tablespoon of nutritional yeast. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is cover your sun-dried tomatoes, just enough water that they're all submerged. And they don't need to soak very long. I'm just going to set them aside for the time that it takes me to make the pine nut cheese. Speaking of which, all I need to do is take my cup of pine nuts, drop them in the blender, add that tablespoon of miso, real easy, and finally the cheese flavor, which is nutritional yeast. Once those are all in, I'm going to give it a tang with these oranges. So if your oranges have seeds, you kind of want to watch out that those don't fall in, and how I'm doing that, if you can see, is using my fingers to catch any. Because those will make the cheese a little bit bitter, so you don't want that in there. But there's no need to get out a whole juice or anything. Just use your hands. And that's almost enough liquid, but I am going to put about 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup, depending on your blender, of water in here as well. I have that measured here, just to make sure that we get a nice smooth cheese. Alright, that looks about good. So this is going to be easier if you have a tamper. I'm using the Vitamix blender with the tamper. And you can make sure everything goes down on the blade and gets nice and blended up. So now that I'm done blending the cheese, I'm just going to take a cucumber round and very simply put a little dollop of cheese right on top. Just pretend like that's your little miniature pizza crust bottom. Then we add the tomato. Perfect. And those are high in lycopene, which is actually concentrated when they're dry. And about 1/2 of an olive is usually the right amount to get the whole flavor right on top. And then what I like to do to make sure the top sticks on nicely is use just a dollop more of that cheese so that they're nice and cheesy pizza bites. I put the top on in a little sandwich style, and these are made to eat in all one bite because they are pizza bites. So they are so good. Even kids will like them, and you can take them to potlucks and all sorts of events with your families because they're just finger food and everybody will enjoy them. So this recipe makes about 44 individual pizza bites, and you are going to have a lot of cheese left over, which you can dip all sorts of other vegetables in. So if you enjoyed this video and you like my pizza bites recipe, go to hotrawchef.com and vote for me, Novalee Truesdell, for the People's Choice Awards. Don't forget, do it now. hotrawchef.com. This was Novalee Truesdell.